Good morning, children. Better now let's start which is left, that is from the novel Black Beauty. Lesson number 4 we are supposed to start. In your first term, we have 3 lessons. This we have already done, the whip. Lesson number 3 is there in the first term papers. This we have already done better with the exercises and the question answers. Please go through this lesson again. Then we have lesson number 4. Lesson number 4 is Earl Shell and Reuben Smith. This is lesson 4. Then after that we have all these pictures I want to show you. See, this is very interesting. What happened? Let's see over there. And then better we have lesson number 5. 3, 4, 5 in the first term. So keep in mind 3, 4, 5 is there in your first term. So let's start reading lesson number 5. You can see the Black Beauty, Ginger is there. You got it? This is Merrylegs, I think. Ginger was which one? Let's go through the pictures again. Yeah, this side, Merrylegs. Ginger is this brown one. Yes, so here in this book, in this chapter, lesson number 4, we have Black Beauty over there, Merrylegs, the grey one, and Ginger is standing at the back. So let's see, who's this one? So let's find out. Earl Shell, even if you remember this this person, John, because John is going to leave them now to the new masters. So let's see. Oh, sometimes the reflection is there from the book because of the papers, the shining there in the paper. 1 minute, let me put it properly. Earl Shell and Reuben Smith, these are the names. This is the name of that place and this is the name of the character. John took Ginger and me. Beta, Ginger and me. Me here is again Black Beauty. Black Beauty to our new master and mistress at Earl Shell. This is the name of that place. John, please go through the reading of lesson number 3 again so that you get the idea. There only when the masters they left, then John took Ginger and me, here Black Beauty, to our new master and mistress at Earl Shell farm. John told Mr. York, now this is the new master. Character, so please circle. The coachman there, not the master, he is the coachman there, all about Ginger and me. Better John told all the habits, all the things, all the interest about Ginger and Black Beauty to Mr. York, the one who was the coachman there, the one who's going to take care of the horses there. Mr. York was a good man, but our new mistress was proud and unfriendly. Please underline this one. Yeah, the new mistress, she was really very proud and unfriendly, cruel type lady. She wanted her horses heads up high because it was the fashion. For the sake of the fashion only, she wants her horses heads up high, rather than thinking that even the horses were getting very hurt because of those things. So you'll come to know, I'm going to explain you now only. And hold the book this way now. She wanted her horses heads up high because it was the fashion. We had to wear something. But 1 minute, let me make it more clear to you. Yes. We had to wear something called a check rein. This is not, the correct pronunciation is check rein. These two are homophones, like this one, rain. Same sounding words, rain. Check rein. We had to wear something called a check rein to make our heads stay up so high. But this is like Black Beauty is telling, only because of that lady, they were supposed to wear, a thing called check rein, only for the sake to keep the heads up high. If you want to write the meaning of the rein or the check rein over there, you can write over there. Let's start writing. on one side of your paper you can write here down, otherwise we are having space. Check rein, see the meaning. Check rein. Check rein is a strap used to keep check rein, a strap used to keep horses' heads high. Horses head high horses heads high. There is no space. 1 minute, let me make the space over there. Horses heads high, although this is their high for fashion, but it's painful. And moreover it really damages even the neck. The horses, they used to resist. They don't want to wear this check rein. This is only in England over there that time. The people, they used to find their horses look more beautiful. So only for that sake this cruel lady used to say them to put the check rein to the coachman, to the people over there. So check rein is a strap used to keep horses head high for fashion, but it's painful and damaging even the horse's neck. So let's see. Yes, we had to wear something called a check rein to make our heads stay up so high. I worried because it was this fashion that gave Ginger so much pain before. Even Ginger suffered this thing before also. So Black Beauty is telling, I was so much worried. One afternoon, when we pulled the carriage round to the front of the house, we heard the mistress' unfriendly voice. So one day when they were doing their work, they heard mistress' unfriendly voice. She was shouting, and see what she was shouting. Drive to the Duchess and get those horses' heads up. And she was shouting that she wants to see her horses having heads up, and only for the sake of that she was making them to undergo that kind of pain, and in the neck they feel so much of trouble. It was the first time I wore a check rein. So Black Beauty is going to tell you the experience, and it hurt. Ginger was very angry that she had to wear once again, and she kicked at the carriage. Ginger reacted that time only because she already knew about that pain. Then she knocked me too. The next thing I knew, York fell down. The coachman, he fell down, and then Ginger fell, and Ginger also fell in this process. She never pulled the carriage again, but I did. But she didn't pull, but because they were not now having the trust on her. But I did. Black Beauty did that. I had pain from that check rein for 4 long months in my lady's carriage, because every time when he was there for taking the ladies from one place to another, this lady, that unfriendly lady used to come and shout that you put to the coachman. She used to shout to put that check rein, and that also keeping it a little more tight, so that only for the fashion, to make the horses look more beautiful. That was only in the in the mind. Horses are already beautiful. Now I must tell you about Reuben Smith. Reuben took care of the horses when York was away. Now Reuben Smith is the other person, new character, so please circle. Whenever York was about to go anywhere, Reuben Smith used to take care of the horses. He was good with the horses most of the time, but sometimes he had a bad temper. Although he was a good person, but he was having a bad temper, not a balanced personality. Anytime he can lose the temper. One night when York was in London, I pulled the carriage into town for Smith. Now this Reuben Smith, he when York was outside, Black Beauty only pulled the carriage. He left it for Smith. Black Beauty only pulled the carriage for Smith. He left it at the stable to be fixed and went into the inn for a meal. So he left it at the stable. Smith only better left this person there in the stable and to be fixed to take rest and went into the inn for a meal. He went inside. The inn means hotel, and for eating the meal. The groom fed me and I rested. The boy over there, the one who was supposed to take care, he fed him. He gave him something to eat to the Black Beauty and rested, and then he rested. Inside, Smith met up with some friends, and there in the hotel he met with some friends, Reuben Smith. But one of them said something that made him angry, and they had a row. Row means a fight. But when they were eating their meal, when he met some friends over there, but at that time, something happened. Somebody said something, and which made him very, very angry, as we have learnt. Although he was good, but he was having a bad temper. So then they had which made him angry, and they had a fight. When Smith came back to the stable to get me, when the stable outside, where Black Beauty was, he shouted at the groom, at the boy over there, in a very unfriendly voice. When we galloped away, moved away, he kicked me and hit me many times with his whip. And really, he continuously hit Black Beauty many times. You can see in the picture, see. Very brutally he started, that way. And see in the pictures what's going on. See the picture. Reuben Smith, because of the anger, the bad temper, he started hitting the Black Beauty. He started, reacting this way in anger, so brutally, and towards the animals. See this side, this picture. So let's see what happened from the next page. It was very dark that night, and the roads were full of big, sharp stones. But Smith was too angry to see them, and Smith in anger was not even able to see those big, sharp stones. Very sharp stones were there, but that time they were not having those cemented roads. So the roads were full of big, sharp stones. The stones cut my feet, and I could not go on. And he was not, Black Beauty told that because of those sharp stones, he was not able to move. He was not able to go on. I fell hard on both my knees, and this way he fell down, Black Beauty, because the stones were so hurting. Smith fell too, and he landed very hard, far away from me, because Smith was riding the horse, so he also fell down, and then he fell down quite far away from me. In the moonlight, I could see him lying on the ground. Black Beauty too, told that I can only see him lying down. He did not move. It was midnight, late in the night, when I heard the sound of horses' feet. They were Ginger's feet. I neighed loudly, the sound of the horse. I neighed loudly, and she neighed back. Then I heard men's voices. Then he heard something. It's Reuben. He's dead. And the people over there, those who gathered, they were saying, one of the men might be saying, it is Reuben, he is dead. The people over there led him home slowly to my box at Earl Shell. There, they gave me some corn. The men led me, here means Black Beauty, home slowly to my box, to the stable at Earl Shell. They gave me some corn and looked after my knees, because he got very badly injured. Then I slept. Then afterwards, Black Beauty told, I slept. As soon as my knees got better, York put me into the field with sweet grass, and then when the day when he got little better, York put him where? In the ground, where he ate some sweet grass. I was free there, but I was lonely. He was feeling very lonely over there, Black Beauty. But one morning he opened the gate, and dear old Ginger trotted in. So one morning, trotted means moved in. We were so glad to meet again, but she was ruined now by the hard rider and needed rest. But she was ruined, totally disturbed by the hard rider, but by the cruel rider over there, and needed some rest. And so beauty, here we are, ruined by stupid people. Life is very hard, Ginger. This Ginger said in the last. See the line. And so beauty, here we are, ruined by stupid people. Ginger is saying that here we are among the stupid people. Life is really very hard, very, very tough. See the picture again, better you will find out the meaning over there. Because of his behavior, the Black Beauty also has to move on that sharp stones, and he got very badly injured and he fell down. And Reuben Smith also fell at a far distance, and then afterwards the people found him dead over there. But he also got very hurt, and Ginger suffered a lot. So this is the end of this part, lesson number 4. So here only better I'm going to stop this video, and in the next video we are going to start with the exercise of lesson number 4. Thank you. God bless you.